If you're looking for the best golf chippers, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Cleveland Golf Men's Smart Sole 3.0. If you are familiar with Cleveland wedges, the Smart Sole 3 is very reminiscent of their regular wedge style. The only difference is the inclusion of a much larger 3-tier sole. By utilizing 3 different tiers, the Smart Sole 3 is made to have the most efficient and consistent turf interaction of any chipper. Very useful for shots that may not be on a very flat surface. Each Smart Sole 3 chipper also comes with field balancing technology that moves weight closer to the toe of the club for a better center of gravity. While the change may be small, it does help create a smaller overall shot dispersion. Cleveland chose to keep the loft and lie of the Smart Sole 3 super simple. With a light 42 degrees and a slight offset, any player will be able to get perfect contact and launch. Both the left and right-hand version is available and golfers can choose between a graphite or steel shaft. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Square Strike Wedge. If you are someone who regularly watches either the Golf Channel or any PGA Tour rounds, you are bound to have seen commercials for the Square Strike chipping wedge. While most people view infomercials with a healthy dose of skepticism, the Square Strike Wedge really does what it claims. With its unique square design, the Square Strike Wedge can allow golfers to hit better chip shots. One specific feature of the Square Strike is the no-dig leading edge that has a slight bevel to stop from digging into the ground. The sole of the club also has a unique geometry that helps prevent chunking on longer distance chips. The final and possibly best features is the anti-rotational weighting. With this style of weighting, the Square Strike will not twist around during your swing, granting perfect contact every time. The Square Strike comes in 3 different lofts: 45, 55, and 60 degrees. The number 3 position is held by MAZEL Golf Pitching and Chipper Wedge. Well, it goes without saying that the MAZEL chipping and pitching wedge is eerily similar to the Square Strike. They are quite literally almost exactly alike. There are some small differences between the two. First is that the MAZEL chipping and pitching wedge is very heavy, but does use the weight to stop unwanted rotation similar to the Square Strike. Like most other chippers, the MAZEL version has a very large sole. The sole itself is very flat in an attempt to keep turf interactions very consistent. One plus to this chipper is that the entire face is CNC milled. This is a much more premium feature that can be found on today's best wedges. Golfers do have a couple cosmetic and loft options with the MAZEL chipping and pitching wedge. Black, green, and orange are the 3 colors that are available to fill in the back cavity. Lofts that can be purchased are 35, 45, and 55 degrees. Next at number 4, we have Pinemeadow Golf Excel EGI Chipper. Pinemeadow chooses to design its eggy chipper after the classic blade wedge style. For those who have experience using blade wedges should be very comfortable making the switch. The only thing really different from a regular wedge is that the sole of the club is extended and slightly wrapped towards the cavity. Balancing of the EGI chipper is quite well done and gives an almost effortless swing style. This balancing plays into the fact that Pinemeadow recommends using the EGI chipper for shots around the green since a putter stroke is most effective. Like other chippers, the EGI chipper can be used farther out from the green but will require some practice to become consistent. One small downside is that the hosel of the club is a little chunky. This could result in a twisted club face if it is used in higher rough. The number 5 position is held by Ray Cook Golf Ray Cook Moan Chipper. Ray Cook decided to take the putter design just one step further with the Moan Chipper. With a fully rounded sole, the Moan Chipper comes closer to a mallet-style putter than any other chipper in this review guide. One thing that the design is perfect for is moving through long grass or uneven lies. Another feature that helps reduce catching on long grass is a very thin hosel. Like a putter, the hosel is offset slightly to aid consistency with your stroke. A large raised sideline is present on the back of the club just behind the face. This feature is really helpful in aligning short chip shots that are on or near the fringe. Each Ray Cook Moan chipper comes with an all-steel shaft and face loft of 37 degrees. A nice head cover is also included and comes with the Ray Cook logo and putter name proudly displayed. The number 6 position is dominated by Wilson Men's Harmonized Golf Chipper. Wilson's Harmonized line of golf clubs has been an excellent source of cheap, well-made clubs. The Harmonized chipper is no different and features an all-new head design that resembles a blade-style putter. Upon a closer look, golfers will notice that the sole of the club has been extended slightly and rounded. A thin and slightly offset hosel really gives the Harmonized chipper a putter vibe. Wilson does recommend using this chipper primarily with a putting stroke to maximize accuracy. With some practice, golfers should be able to use the chipper at ranges up to 40 yards. 3 lines can be seen on the back of the sole that are meant to be used for proper alignment. The lines themselves do not have much contrast, but do accomplish the goal of helping align the club. Each Wilson Harmonized chipper comes with a 35-inch steel shaft and a loft equal to an 8-iron. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Night Stroke Saver Pinemeadow chipper. Many chippers attempt to go with a mallet-style chipper putter design. The Night Stroke chipper is a little different as it chooses to go with a blade-style putter design. What this means is that there is a little less forgiveness in the sole of the club, but the feel is top-notch. To add more forgiveness, the stroke chipper has a large heel-to-toe cavity. Overall, the fit and finish of the stroke chipper is superb. The club face itself has been blasted by glass beads to give it a slight texture and a matte appearance. Another nice design element is that the chipper features a gooseneck style hosel that should resist an unwanted club movement. Each Night Stroke chipper comes manufactured from a single piece of stainless steel. The club face loft is 37 degrees and the shaft length is 35 inches. The number 8 position is held by Powerbuilt TPS 2-way chipper. You might ask yourself, why would anyone want 2 club faces on the same club? Powerbuilt's answer to why the TPS chipper has 2 club faces is for versatility. Because let's be honest, some lies around the green can get dicey, and having a chipper that allows for left and right hand usage could be what saves the day. Adding to the versatility is the overall short club faces. This gets the ball off the ground quickly and helps avoid long grass and bunkers. A slim hosel provides great sightlines for both left and right hand address. No customization options are available for the Powerbuilt TPS chipper. Each chipper comes with a 36-degree face angle as well as a custom 35-inch shaft. Powerbuilt choose to go with a custom velvet grip for comfort. Next at number 9 we have Intech Easy Roll Men's Right Hand Chipper. Probably the best way to explain the Intech Easy chipper's design style is as a chipping putter. It really does have the body of a single ball putter but the face of an 8-iron. One thing about the design, it does place lots of weight near the back of the club in an attempt to get the ball off the ground quickly. Another easy design element of the Easy chipper is the large and slightly raised alignment line. The line itself is cut through a golf ball-sized piece of metal, giving it that signature one-ball putter look. If you already use a mallet-style putter that has a one-ball style of alignment, you will love this club. The neck and hosel of the club is a gooseneck style that virtually eliminates shanks. This also connects the 35-inch steel shaft to the club head. A slightly lower face angle of 35 degrees makes up the club face. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Powerbuilt TPS bump and run chipper. Golf club manufacturers are always trying to come up with the next new design. Powerbuilt choose to go with an unusual triangle shape for their Triangle TPS chipper. The shape does lend itself to a lighter style of chipper that has a smaller sole. The Triangle TPS chipper is not a large club by any means. Both the face and club head are quite small. This makes the margin of error slightly larger, but with a gooseneck hosel, shanks and mishits should be virtually impossible. Powerbuilt suggests using the triangle chipper primarily as a bump and run style of club. The reasoning behind the bump and run suggestion is because of a lower face angle of only 32 degrees. Most other chipper club styles have at least a 36+ degree loft. A custom steel shaft and custom grip come installed standard. That's all for today. We upload sports product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.